Gracias. Gracias. Gracias.
All right, part two. Let's chop this thing. Last time we did a bunch of things, and this time we're gonna do some more things. And I did a little research, and I went out and I got these awesome nut drivers, and I'm gonna pick which one I want to use. I think it's gonna be this one. All right, so here's the preamp. Here's the nut in question. Oh, this is smooth. Oh yeah. So yeah, and then undo this one too, and take that preamp off. Do it. Okay, so at this point, this thing should just like come right off, and you grab this guy, huh? And just put him over here, and we won't see this thing for at least a few months. So say goodbye to him, and we're gonna let this thing breathe a little bit, like a fine bottle of wine. So here's a new set of problems. What do? So apparently 2 screws that hold this together to the cabinet are under one of these keys. So that's not good. Let me find out which ones they are. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna I decided to take out all the keys since it's you know, there's all this dust and crap under there. So this is what you do. You just kind of lift it up, and hopefully you don't break that part. It kind of just falls down, and then it's out. You know, they're out, and look at that. And so I guess I'm gonna take all of them out. So I'll see you in a second. Bam! Okay, so I have all the keys taken out, looking good. Check it out. Here's the screw I'm talking about. That's the one we were going for. I don't know which key it is now because I took them all out. But there's one, and there's these weird pieces of paper, but there's another screw under here. I don't know what these pieces of paper are, but I like their mystery. I think you know what's coming next here. Okay, so I'm cleaning this thing out, and there's a lot of intriguing mystery here. First of all, look at this thing. There seems to be a penny, and then here's a dime, and here's somebody's. This has got to be a girl's fingernail. I don't know. I'm gonna have to send it back to the lab to get a DNA sample on this thing. Oh, look at this guy. This is some kind of ancient, extinct creature in this thing that is. Oh yeah. Oh 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 oh. Oh. Alright, so we vacuumed out. We got everything looking real nice and pretty here. It has this marking here. It says K65. If anybody can, I don't know how to date this thing. That's the only marking, and I'm sure it's not from 60. So, you know, if anybody's got some tips, you let me know about that. So we're going to come down here. And the next thing we're going to do is remove the, let me go in the night mode on this one. I'm going to remove this part right there, and I think you just... there you go. Twist it or something. Alright, so this thing, you just turn it to the left, and it just kind of pops out here, and it's just dangling around, so that's good. Alright, now, I just want to pan down here and show you another little, what is it? Well, it's the loneliest little chain. And it's been, look at it. It's painted white too, so it matches my other jewelry. Okay, so what I'm feeling now, I'm getting this idea that this thing needs to go, and the power supply needs to go back where it came from, into that hole which is its home. Go back in there. I'm gonna cut this little thing here, this tie. Maybe cut this or unscrew it and shove it down there. Alright, so I unscrewed this and took that thing off, and let's start pulling it from the bottom, and then I guess this goes through this hole. Bye. Hey, bye, little connectors. Go home. So boom, we're pulling it through. We're getting things done here. Let everything sit in the bottom for a while. Alright, so I think it's time to make some executive decisions here. I'm deciding I'm going to cut the speaker wire here. These guys. Oh yeah. The speaker. Okay, so that's my first cut I'm gonna do here. Goodbye, speakers. I guess that's it. We can put this whole board aside, get it out of our way for a little bit. Okay, so we got our speaker cut and taken off. We got the keys removed, and I think the next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to take all the dampers and the hammers out so we can get to the last few remaining screws. A lot of people choose to not take this out because they say it's scary or too much trouble, but the other option is to rip out the screws and like take a big chunk of the wood. And I know there's some dudes out there who like to say that you shouldn't take this off because you should just like break the wood of the piano or something. Nah, dog, we ain't gonna go that route. We gotta take it out. There's a couple of screws that need getting to, and we're the dudes for that job. I think we can do it. We gotta work together as a team, all right? Well, we're gonna wait for the next time because I gotta once again do some research on this. Because who knows? Look, you want to mess with this? You know, you want to be responsible. You want to put this kind of pressure on you without knowing the facts. You're lying to yourself.
Gracias. Gracias.